Hello, hello, huns. How you doing today? This is your handful mama. I am back with another video. I am glad you guys came back to my channel to visit me. Today I will be making, first time on my channel, I will be making some oatmeal cookies from scratch, you guys. As you can see right here, I have 3 eggs. I have 3 of the medium. Now, if you want to use 2 large, you can. But I have 3 because they're the smaller eggs. Also, I have me some oats right here. You just pick these up from your local grocery store. They don't have to be the expensive kind, just as long as you have some oats. Dollar Tree will be fine. Aldi's, wherever you want to pick them up. Also, here I have me a half a stick of butter. And then I also have about 3 teaspoons of some olive oil here in this bowl. And also I have me a cup of brown sugar. I have me a cup of flour, regular flour. I have me a cup of wheat flour. And also in this wheat flour, I have a half a teaspoon of baking soda. And also I have just a pinch of salt in this mixture right here. And also I have my walnuts that I picked up from Walmart. So these are going to be the oatmeal cookies with raisin and walnuts. And I just have some raisins here. These come from Walmart. You can pick them up. You can get like maybe 6 packs for a little over $1. But these are the ones I'll be adding. And then I have my vanilla flavor here. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, if you want to, you can blend your butter and your olive oil with a blender, a mixer. I didn't even feel like pulling mine out today. If you watch my videos before, you know your handful mama. A lot of times I don't even use my mixer. I just go in with mixing it with my own hand. So I'm going to go ahead and add in my wet ingredients. Like I said, in the bowl, I have a half a stick of butter and around about 3 teaspoons of olive oil. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add in some vanilla flavor. And I'm going to go ahead and do around about 1.5 teaspoons. And then I'm going to go in with my egg. Like I said, you can use the 2 large eggs if you have it, but if you have the small or medium, you probably want to use 3 of those guys. So I'm just getting my eggs in here. Make sure I don't get any shells in there. Okay, I got my eggs. Let me get these in the trash. Give my hands a quick rinse. I had that egg on my hand. Dry my hands off real quick. Move my camera up just a little bit. I'm going to put my towel back down. Okay, so we got those in the bowl. Those are just the ingredients, the wet ingredients. It don't call for a lot of ingredients. And I'm just going to go ahead and just get all this stirred up. But you can use your mixer. And when I'm stirring it, it don't have to be stirred up really, really fine. Because it's all going to go together. Just going to give it a quick stir. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in my brown sugar. Cup of brown sugar. I'm just going to mix that in. I'm just turning the bowl to smash some of that butter down. And this is perfect how it looks. The butter's still in some clumps, but that's okay because it's all going to mix well when I put in the dry ingredients. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead in with my mixture of my flour. I'm going to put in my regular flour first. And I'm going to get that mixed up. And the reason why I'm doing the wheat flour and the regular flour, because I didn't want to use all regular flour this time, because I'm trying to cut back on a lot of things that I eat. And I know the wheat flour, if y'all watch my videos, I use that wheat flour for everything. But I know I needed some regular flour in this recipe as well for them to, you know, turn out right the way I want them. Now, some recipes, I see people just use the wheat flour, but I'm going to use both in mine. So just get all that excess flour off the sides. Y'all, I was raised up without a mixer, and I'm telling you, I have a mixer, and I'm repeated that I know several times, but when you use to something, it's just hard to kind of get away from it, and I'm used to just hand mixing. I'm going to get all that mixed in like that. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my other mixture of wheat flour, and in this wheat flour, I was saying that I had the baking soda already in it, plus the salt. We'll get that mixed in too. Kind of got to go slow, just like I was using the mixer, because if I go fast, even stirring it, it's going to go everywhere. So how are my huns doing today? What dessert will you be making this week or this weekend for Sunday dinner? Will you be making up a nice old pie, or would you just be making Saturday night treats for the children? So what dessert will you guys be having? I'll just try to get all of it off the side of the bowl. Get that mixed up. It's going to get thicker at this point because you got both of those flours in there. Or if you're just using the regular flour, it's still going to kind of get thick. All that mixed up really good. You want to make sure all these ingredients is mixed up good and well before you put in your raisins and your walnuts and your oatmeal. All that butter mixed up good. And it looks like it's mixed up to perfection, but I want to make sure. Hope you get to make these for your family. You can save. You know what you're putting in your mixture yourself. It's not loaded with a whole lot of sugars. And even when these are done, I'm going to rinse my hands off again. And even when these are done, probably going to make around about 40 cookies. But you only have that cup of brown sugar. So 40 cookies, you might have 5 sugars in each cookie. That's not a whole lot because it's going to make so much. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and put in my oatmeal. Gotta open it up here. And you want to do a cup of oatmeal. So we're just going to do a little bit at a time. That's about a half a cup. This is how it should look. I'm going to go ahead and get that in. Get that all mixed in really, really good. You guys, when I make stuff, I don't follow recipes. Like I said, this is my first time making this. And I have been cooking so long where I can just eyeball ingredients and know how much sugar it should need, how much salt, how many eggs. I'm just used to just looking and tasting so many recipes and the things that I made. And you kind of get used to what the recipe will call for. You really don't need guidance. They just get all this oatmeal stirred up really, really good. And all of those wet ingredients and those other, the mixture of flour and all it. It's mixed up good. So now, this is the consistency. Almost, as you can see, it's still kind of, it's not really runny, but that means you need to go ahead and add in just another half a cup for the oatmeal. So that's a whole cup. And then I'm going to get this stirred in. Hold my bowl kind of like this. So you guys can see it. Turn it in. You're going to get these guys in the oven for 350, no more than 13 minutes. You can try 12, but you need to check on them after 12. And the reason why I say that, because I like my cookies, cakes, all the desserts I make, I like them to be like on the golden brown side. So check on them on 12 minutes. They still don't have the golden brown like you prefer. Just go ahead and get those on another 2 minutes. But no more than 14 minutes, they should be ready. Because everybody's oven is different. Now you have that oven that's really good. That'll bake up within a blink of an eye. You probably want to check them in 10 minutes. Okay, I got this stirred in pretty good. And it's getting thicker, so I know it's ready. And I want to make sure. And now we're going to go ahead and add in. That's how it should look. We're going to go ahead and add in our walnuts. That's going to make it even thicker. You can pick these up from Walmart. Over there with the flour and like the cornbread mixture, sugar. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour in not even a half a cup. And the reason why I'm just doing a small amount because everybody is not going to probably want them in their cookie. But I'm going to tell you like this, it's going to end up in there anyway. So I just went ahead and put in around about maybe 3 teaspoons. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open my raisins. The box. Come with 6, but the kids like raisins. So I told them I got to make a recipe, so don't y'all eat all the raisins up. So I had to get these other 2 boxes and hide them. I'm going to go ahead and get those raisins in. I want to leave none behind. Okay, this is how it looks. A few raisins, and then you see the walnuts. Walnuts and the raisins. And then I'm going to go ahead and mix this together. Yes, like that. Get it all on off the side, so make sure everything's mixed evenly. Now I'm going to go ahead, since I've stirred those raisins in, I'm going to go ahead and put my other box in. I'll get this oven on. I'm going to go ahead and put it on 16. And that's just to warm it up on 350. But I'm not going to put them in until it's on 12. Get my other box of raisins in here. There's some more down in there. Got to get all those butters out. 2 more in there. 2 or 3 though. Okay. Now I'm going to, this is how it looks. Get the rest of those raisins mixed in because I want raisins all the way through. But I hope my hearts are doing well today. I hope you follow this recipe. Quick and easy if you want to cook these up for a party or just for the night. where you want a little sweet treat, but not an overloaded sweet treat. I'm telling you, some of these cookies in the store, I don't even buy them anymore because they use one cookie. You eat 2 cookies, 1 or 2 cookies, it's 200 calories, 150 calories. I'm like, oh my goodness. So these cookies going to be on the small version, and I always make my cookies small. And they won't be no more than, like I said, maybe 5 sugars, maybe 4. And each cookie is not going to be any more than probably 50, 60 calories because they be small. And I won't let the kids give a like maybe 2 of them a day. Because they have their apples, they got their orange juice in the refrigerator. So they have their little apple sauces. So they'll have plenty to snack on. Okay, these guys are ready. My oven is on 14, so let me get out my sheet. I can go ahead and get these in the oven. I'm just going to foam them out with a spoon and get them on the cookie sheet. Got an extra spoon here. I had to get an extra spoon. You probably want to do that as well. That extra spoon won't have, you know, the mixture on it. You might have to drop it down. Get my oven. Okay. Go ahead and start scooping these guys out. And then I'm going to make them like not about that big to get that lid up because I don't want that to bake separate. Well, it just went ahead and went in there, so that's perfect. About that big. And I'm trying to make sure I get a little walnuts and raisin in each one. And I'm going to do probably around about just about 6 of these. And if you want to, you can keep these in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes before you drop them on your cookie sheet. You're going to bake them at the same temperature. And I'm going to go ahead and put these on because I want me a little sweet treat. Just going to eat about 1 of these guys when they're done. But I'm so excited to taste them. Okay, you guys, I'm going to get these in the oven on 350 degrees for those 12 minutes. And you guys, I'll be back to show you how my first time cooking my oatmeal raisin walnut cookies came out. I'll be back, my huns, when they're out of the oven.